This is the Lockpicking Lawyer, and what I have for you today is a Hurd spare tire lock that was made in the mid to late 1920s. Now, there's nothing particularly unusual about this lock or the locking mechanism or its pick resistance. I just decided to show this to you because I think it's a really interesting little piece of history. For those of you who are familiar with the cars that were made during that time period, you know that spare tires were often mounted on the outside, either on the back or on the side, and often secured in place by nothing more than a couple of little leather straps and a buckle. Well, locks like this were offered for sale to add a little bit more security to that arrangement. I actually did a patent search for this particular lock and was surprised to find an absolute glut of patent applications from that time period, let's say the 1920s and early 30s, for spare tire locks. Apparently there was a large demand for it, and a lot of inventors filed applications for their products seeking to fulfill that demand. Let's take a closer look at the mechanism itself. It's a fairly small lock, only about 30 millimeters across. The chain is roughly 20-21 inches long. If we insert the key and turn it counterclockwise, one of the links comes loose. The other link is permanently in place. And if we look carefully, we can see that the removable link is secured by a small cam that's directly attached to the core itself. It doesn't go all the way across the notch in the lock body, but protrudes just enough to hold that link of chain in place. So probably not the most secure arrangement I can imagine, but I guess it did the trick. We're going to see what it takes to pick into this lock. Probably not all that much. And I'm going to be really gentle as I do it. I'm putting some counterclockwise tension on it, and let's see, one's loose, two's loose, little click out of 3, nothing on 4, little click out of 1, and 2 open the lock up. Okay, so that's all there is to it. One interesting little side note about this is, as I was going through all of these patent applications, I did note that this is one of the only ones out there with a pin tumbler design, and certainly the earliest I could find with a pin tumbler design. Most of the spare tire locks that were out there during this time period were all wafer locks. So it's possible this was seen as a higher security option back then. In any case, that's all I have for you on this Hurd spare tire lock. If you have any questions or comments about it, please put them below. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please subscribe. And as always, have a nice day. Thank you.